We are still 9 months away from the election for governor right here in Arizona.
Yeah, many months, right? At least on the Democratic side. The money flowing into the race is giving us an idea of how the candidates are shaping up. Our political editor, Dennis Welch, is in our newsroom tonight to break down the numbers. Dennis?
As he's the former mayor of Nogales, and Aaron Lieberman, a former state lawmaker, both announced that their campaigns had raised over $1 million. But we're still waiting on a big name with Secretary of State Katie Hobbs, who still hasn't said how much her campaign raised last year.
First of all,
Fueled in part by her national media profile, Hobbs has been the consensus frontrunner for the Democratic nomination. Hobbs and other statewide candidates are not required to file their fundraising totals until later this month. But when Hobbs does, she's expected to raise a lot more money than her two challengers. Lopez said Hobbs should outraise his campaign given her frequent appearances on national news networks, talking last year about the 2020 election audit.
For the last 9 months, she has been on CNN and MSNBC on free airtime. And so I would expect that number to be very high.
With 9 months until the primary election and very little polling information available, fundraising is one of the best ways to judge a campaign's strength. But Lieberman told us this afternoon the main issue for Hobbs, the current Secretary of State, is not funding.
Look, I don't think Katie Hobbs' problem in her campaign is money. It's the discrimination verdict that we've now had twice from a federal jury. You can have all the money in the world. If you can't deal with the simple fact of what's been happening in that jury, it's completely upended the race.
Lieberman is referring to a recent jury verdict that found a black woman who had worked under Hobbs in the Senate back in 2015 was discriminated against because of her race and gender.
And both Lieberman and Lopez are telling me that they've seen a boost in their donations since that verdict. Now, Hobbs' campaign has told us they expect to release their campaign finance totals in the coming days. In the newsroom, Dennis Welch, Arizona's Family.